Hi guys, and welcome to the workshop. Today we're going to make, or try and make, a bowl on my lathe. Now, I've had this lathe since 2015 and I've done nothing with it. Yeah, I bought a load of second-hand tools. I did attempt to do a little bit of turning. I wanted to just see how it was, and just experimented with how to use the chisels, etc. Or are they called chisels? Gouges, whatever they are. Anyway, so what we're going to do is attempt to turn a bowl now. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed. We'll see how we go. First thing we need is a blank. Now, I recently purchased a load of blanks in a big sack off of somewhere on the internet. So let's go and find a good blank and we'll start with that. I can see a nice big blank up there with my name on it. Oh, look at that. That's a massive blank. I think it's called Spalted Beech. So we've got the blank, guys. Now I need to attach this faceplate on there in the center somehow. Not sure how to do that. So I've set the compass to where I think the center is. If I do a little mark there, move it around to there, again another line, pick an arbitrary point anywhere. We're getting a few points in the center. So all I've done is gone around with this compass, doing multiple marks, and I'm going to plumb for the center in the middle of all those marks. So I think that's the center. Screw this in. Okay, still in the center. Yep. I think I've got that in the center. It doesn't matter because we'll true this blank up. It looks like it's the center. I think the compass trick worked. Let's attach this to the lathe and then figure out what we're doing next. Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, well, that's stupid, guys. Well, that's ridiculous. Not used this lathe before. But what you find is when you attach this faceplate with a blank on here, it's hitting against the motor here. It's like I need an extension piece on here. Oh, come on. Or I can only use a blank that goes up to here, the motor. It can't go over the face of the motor. Am I doing something wrong? I don't like this lathe already, and I've not used it. Oh, come on. But this frigging motor's in the way. It's just hitting it. Oh, I'm really annoyed now. No, I do have another faceplate, I think. One that came with the machine, I think. Maybe that's the answer. I shouldn't be using the Axminster one I bought. I should be using the one that came with the lathe. Let me go and have a look. It might be it sticks out further. Yeah. I think that's it, guys. This is the one that came with the lathe. And if you can see, this piece is bigger, which means it won't interfere with the motor, I'm thinking. We'll give it a go. We're going to attach this to the blank and see if that fits the lathe. So we can remove this one, faceplate, and attach the faceplate that came with it. What do I learn from that? Use the faceplate that comes with the machine, because there's a reason it's bigger than this one. Let's connect a blank to lathe. Yeah, this is going to work. Woohoo! Okay, so the blank's on. I've just set the rest up there. Not really used it before, so I don't know what I'm doing now. I had this bought for me at Christmas 2015. Not worn it before. It's been lying around in my workshop. Something like that. Right, so we've got the lathe. We now need to, I think, true this up to make it circular, because I don't think you can see where it's settling like that, which means it's not true on here, so it's not perfectly in the center. So let's true this up and see where we go. I don't have any dust extraction sorted out for my lathe, and because I'm using this Spalted Beech, which I know nothing about, I'm going to use the dust mask. Here we go, let's give it a go. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. I've got no idea how fast I should have it. Ooh. I'm just going to slow it down because obviously it's out of balance. So it's vibrating quite badly and it's still not true. So I'm not sure. I'm just a bit nervous. I've not done it before. It all seems fine. I'll keep going. I've now rounded the bowl and it's spinning nice and true. I'm really happy with that. When I put my chisel on it, when I put my gouge on it, or whatever you want to call it, bowl gouge, no, spindle gouge, there was no bumps or anything like that and it wasn't moving around. We need to shape this now into a bowl-like shape at the bottom. And then we need to somehow in the middle here make some sort of mortise or whatever you call it to fit my chuck in, expanding chuck, that then can grip this here. Then we can attach it and do the inside of it. But for now, let's shape the bottom. And I think for this, we need to use my bowl gouge, I guess. No, I don't know. Or do I carry on using my spindle gouge? So let's adjust this to here. Cut across there like that. Is that the right tool to use? I don't know. Yep, this is working okay. So I need to attach my chuck in there like that. Is that going to be big enough? Maybe a bit bigger. Okay, so the chuck's going to go in there. And then we want to shape the bowl from here around to there now. Maybe there. I guess we need to true the bottom up actually before we do too much. So let's go and true that up across there. So I've kind of got a shape on there, a bowlish shape, I think, that I want. It's my first bowl, so it'll do. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll create the mortise in the bottom, or whatever you want to call it, the bit that holds the chuck, where the chuck can hold the bolt. It's on there. That is really tight. Let's take this off. Whilst we've got the bowl this way, what we're going to do is sand it nicely now. I'm going to start with 80 grit. That's now as smooth as a baby's bum. I've gone 80, 120, 180, 240, 320 grits. I took off my ring because I didn't want to snap my finger off. Now, that's looking good. I need to sort out dust extraction in here. I'm using a mask anyway, so I'm kind of happy, but of course dust is going everywhere. Now what we can do is take this off the faceplate, mount it on the chuck, and then we can try and scoop out the middle of the bowl. Camera just fell over. Tripod's knackered. Okay, faceplate is off. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill a hole in the centre to the depth that I want to go to with a bowl gouge. To do that, I'm going to use this drill in the chuck, in the stock there, and I'll figure out how far I want to go, to how deep I want to go by putting the drill along here, marking it with a piece of tape. There we go, we'll mark that with a bit of tape, and that's how deep I'm going to go. I only go up to that line there. So I'll put this in here, bring it up. Okay, so we've now got the hole in there. That's how deep we're going to scoop this out to. I don't know if scoop's the technical word. Get my nice big bowl gouge and scoop and scoop and scoop. I just want to round this edge over slightly here. Oh, 120 grit. Ooh, I got my bowl, I got my bowl, I got my bowl. I'm happy with that. My first bowl on the lathe out of Spalted Beech. I think I did quite a bit of shavings though, all over the place. I need to sort my dust extraction out. But now we need to put some finish on this. I think I'm going to go for tung oil. That's because that's what I've got. We're going to use tung oil because that's what I've got. And hopefully it'll be the right thing for this bowl. Give that a nice white round. So I've coated that in a nice coat of tung oil. So we'll leave that to dry for a couple of hours and I'll come back and apply a second coat. And then I'll apply several coats and build it up to a nice sheen. I think the bowl's looking good. I'm happy, my first bowl ever. Okay guys, we're just about to apply the 6th and final coat of tung oil to this bowl. Okay guys, so there we have it. The 6th coat, the last coat of tung oil on my Spalted Beech Bowl. We'll come back when they're dried, we'll take it off the lathe and we'll have a look at it. It's dried nicely now. So let's take it off the lathe and take it over to the workbench. So I want to apply some of this felt to the bottom. So I'm going to cut the largest disc I can out of this and stick it to the bottom and then it won't scratch my table. One disc cut out. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. Hopefully that'll look all right. Smile it there. That down there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's stuck really well. There we go. One bowl with some protective felt. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I've used a Spalted Beech blank that I had. You see the spalting on there, looking really nice. I guess it's a love it or hate it kind of look. There we go. So that's the first bowl I've ever made. My technique could have been totally wrong, I don't know. All I know is I had a couple of catches on there which made me jump a little bit, but other than that I felt really safe. For not 1 minute did I think I was going to lose my fingers or anything, and I have created a bowl. So all I'd say is don't look at my technique and think that I'm a wood turner and I know what I'm doing. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. It worked out for me. I get that, but please don't follow my technique because it might end up in tears. I don't actually know. So don't take any learning from me. Just enjoy the bowl maybe that I've made. Thanks for watching. I look forward to working back to the workshop soon. Until next time, have fun.